a student was trapped in a giant vagina sculpture.
That doesn't sound so bad.
This is hilarious because we don't normally do this because this is Anderson Cooper's opinion piece, his like editorial
right,
piece.
and he has a tendency to like if he's doing commentary over it, I really don't see like the need for us to. But in this case,
yeah, his reaction to this, and for those of you who are not familiar with Anderson Cooper, he is the first openly gay head news anchor in America.
Ever since he became openly gay, like he's just gotten more openly gay over time.
I mean, honestly, yes, that's true.
Yeah.
He doesn't hide it anymore.
No, there's not even like, I'm going to keep that separate. I mean, I'm not saying that he should. I'm just saying that he doesn't.
And honestly, I like him a lot more than a lot of other news anchors.
I do too. So. I like Anderson Cooper a little bit better than most people.
Yeah.
Don't tell Galen that,
for the
though,
ridiculous. And tonight we were adding the American exchange student who got stuck in a...
If Galen's watching, he'll probably want to call in and complain.
I like it how he's like already blushing and he's kind of like, I'm about to tell you something naughty.
In a giant sculpture that resembles a vagina.
He just says gina.
He doesn't even say "va." He's like,
it is that dirty to him that he can't even say the.
And there's like
word.
kind of like the hint of the "va," but it's like, like he just kind of vagina.
A gina. It kind of resembles a woman's gina. I wonder if he has like a puke bucket next to him so he can vomit every time he says that word.
Vagina. Fuck. Sorry, ladies.
You heard me. I said that word. Before you start blowing up my Twitter feed, know that I am not making fun of women or female anatomy in any way.
Oh, come on.
I am making...
Like, does he really have to put that disclaimer out there?
He does.
That's fucking horseshit.
You know how it is.
What a fucking
You know
crock of
firsthand
shit.
how it is.
making fun of a guy who got stuck in a sculpture. It happened in southern Germany
Women in this
outside a
country
university.
need to
The
fucking grow
sculpture
some
made of
balls.
marble is called Making Love. It was made by a
Making
Peruvian artist
love.
and has stood outside the
He was
university
trying to
for
make
about
love
13
to it.
years.
Yeah, what was he trying to do, honestly? He was like, I'm going to climb inside the vagina sculpture.
It's reportedly worth about $200,000. And look,
What? What? That thing is worth almost $250,000.
Wow. I need to start sculpting giant vaginas, man. It's
certainly
a
no
lucrative
expert
market.
on the topic of vaginas.
There was kind of a va there.
Kind
There's
of.
like, vaginas.
You can tell he's very uncomfortable even acknowledging their existence.
Vagina.
Yeah.
Artistic or otherwise. They really aren't my wheelhouse, so to speak. But I know enough to know that you are not supposed to to go in feet first. All right there, fella?
How do you know? Some people might
How
be
do
into
you
that.
know?
Right. Some people are into that shit.
Obviously, Anderson, we know you're not interested in vaginas. But,
I wonder how much more confidently he would say penis. Probably like throw some confetti in the air.
penis!
Stuck in a giant penis statue. Penis! Yes.
Also, I know it is politically expedient these days to say that America should not apologize for its reputation around the world, but perhaps we could at least make an exception for, I don't know, Americans who go to Germany and get stuck in sculptures of giant vaginas.
He said it with confidence.
Yeah, I'll give him credit there.
He's getting better.
That's right, I said it out loud now. By the way, local
There
news
you go,
reports
Anderson!
that 22 firefighters.
One small step for man.
One giant leap for vagina kind.
To extricate the man from the vagina. You can add that to the list of things you will not hear Charlie Rose say tonight. Apparently, this whole, at least on camera, apparently this whole incident was part of a dare gone wrong. And there's a shocker. Can you believe that? This is typically
dare
the
gone
part where I'd
wrong.
make a Wolf Blitzer joke, but I won't tonight. This whole story is too painful for Wolf. It reminds him of the time he got his beard stuck in some marble cleavage. Oh, man, really?
Is he reading a teleprompter?
Yeah. I think he's like, why?
He's
did
like,
you
really
write
going to talk about how
Why
Wolf
did you
Blitzer got
do-
his beard stuck in some cleavage?
some marble cleavage?
Marble cleavage. What the fuck is he talking about? I don't know.
I think he's trying to make a joke at Wolf Blitzer's expense. It probably works in the context of whatever the shows are, but I don't watch much CNN, so. I love that fucking grin on his face, though.
Oh, God. All right, according to a friend of the American in Germany, firefighters were not very amused, though they did manage to get him out.
How
without
could
any
they
use of
fucking
mechanical-
not be? I guess the Germans really do have no sense of humor.
We got to get this guy out of the giant vagina.
Devices. A local German paper even made a forceps joke, which is always a nice touch, I think, in any language.
There you go.
This incident comes just days ahead of the United States facing off against Germany in the World Cup. So thanks to the exchange student, the bar has been lowered even more for Team USA. It might as well be a proverb. As long as you don't get stuck in a giant vagina.
Why does this have to reflect upon us as an entire culture?
Bullshit!
I don't get that.
I don't know.
America's fucked up because one retard got stuck in a stone vagina. Yeah, that's our biggest image problem as a country.
You'll have the respect of the Germans. As for the student himself, he's said to be quite embarrassed, understandably so. But look, everyone makes mistakes. We blurred his face. Let him move on, people. Let him move on. There's no need for him to be stuck or, for that matter, in the ridiculous for the rest of his life.
Okay. So that was interesting.
Yeah, it's hard to even say, you know, I kind of at a loss for words because he was in a giant.
So
vagina.
did he try to climb into it and then he fell and then his legs were stuck? I mean, is that what happened?
Yes.
That's what I see happening.
Pull the string! Pull the string!
So he's trying to pull a giant
Yes.
tampon out of the vagina.
Yes, he was trying to pull the string.
That would have been a more funny prank, is if him and his friends made a giant tampon and like covered it with like, I don't know, tuna water and fucking red food coloring, and just stuck it in there.
Pull the string! Pull the string!